Hello Virgo, welcome to your September karma and love reading. So I'm going to do the same format as your August reading. Instead of the oracle card reading, I'm doing a karma reading. So you'll get a karma, what's going on karmically for you, and then one card from the Avalonian Oracle, and then on the second part I'll be doing a tarot spread using the Crystal Tarot, and clarifying it, we're going to use the Gypsy Fortune. Alright. So Virgo, you are third on my list for having the most... Man... Alright, so I'm just going to put this out there for you. You're the third? Okay. You are the third reading that I've done so far. And I would just like to say that for Libra, Leo, and now you have the moon card pop up in the sector of planets. Now, I don't know if this will... I mean, that's all I can get it to do. So, anyways... The moon in September seems like it's really going to be affecting you, well, definitely you three for sure. Because like I said, I keep shuffling the deck and this card keeps coming up. So the moon here, alright, this is going to be your outcome. Okay, so for the month, Virgo, are you one of those where your birthday is, I mean, you are a Virgo, but your birthday's like closer to Leo season? Because like they say our zodiac signs are broken into 3 different signs. So like I'll use myself for example because I'm a Pisces. I'm born 2 days into Pisces. So with that being said, I have a lot of Aquarius, which comes before Pisces. I have a lot of Aquarian characteristics and traits. So because I'm born on the cusp, I carry that. So you could be a Virgo who is close to the 19th when we switch signs, and so you carry sign like characteristics or whatever from the zodiac sign before Virgo, which, am I correct, is Leo, because we have the sign here in the sign of Leo. So on a subconscious level, this came up for Libra and Leo, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening for you subconsciously, behind the scenes, like in the dark, in the shadows, going on this month. Now, for you, you're going to gain personal power from facing and taking on, either embracing or looking into the mirror, so to speak, into your subconscious. You will have confidence to do this. The energy, the passion, the stamina. Whatever you do with this is going to create your, now, so see, because we're in the 8th house over here. You're in the 8th house of huge personal change. Like personal power being ignited, illuminated, having confidence in personal power. Like the mystery of your life is going to be full force this month. And I feel like you're going to have the confidence to actually go after that and delve into whatever that means for you. Like life itself is going to be mysterious to you this month. But I'm going to tell you, if you can work with that and follow that, that's going to lead you to a huge major change. Now, I think Libra also got this sign here in the houses department in the 8th house. So I told them, you know, this is like, for one, it looks like the little symbol from the Hunger Games. And it also looks like almost like a phoenix coming out of the ashes. So whatever you're following here is going to create powerful change for you. So spiritually, you need to like focus upon nurturing your self-confidence to create, like how you create things in your life, because that creation is fire. And you're in this sign, you're working with this sign of Leo. You may notice this month, even though you're grounded, that you have a lot of energy to go after your desires. Now, you also are going to have the energy to sit with yourself and reflect on your confidence, what ignites your soul, what inspires you. You may be taking time to reflect on what that is as well. So on the mental level, you have feelings caused by taking a chance on the mysteries of life. Subconsciously, in your intuition, you could be getting these mental nudges to take a chance on things in life that are mysterious. And you may not actually, see, that's what I was getting for Libra and Leo. Like, you may not subconsciously be aware that you're doing it, but on an energy level, you're doing it. The things that you feel like you should take a chance on, I think you should be taking chances this month. Now look, now there's a difference between chance and risk. Don't go out here and take a chance and risk like all your fortune. Okay, so let me reel that back in for a second. Whatever makes you feel like you would be taking a chance on it, please do it responsibly. Okay, please be responsible. Be responsible. But take a chance on something that's mysterious that you're not really sure if it's going to pan out, but your feelings or something are telling you, like, where there's a will, there's a way. Or like that baseball movie, Field of Dreams, like build it and they will come. But be responsible in that, please, just for my sake, okay? Physically, reactions resulting from the impressiveness of a major change. So whatever this is creating a major change in your life. And this is going to result from your impressive reactions. So if you are presented with situations and your response is different this month, and it could be that you're changing. So when we change and go through a period of growth, we can shock ourselves sometimes with the way we handle things or react to certain situations. And I feel like that right there, physically, embrace that, because that impression that you're giving yourself, I feel like it's giving you more confidence to create and to take a chance on things. But please keep in mind that risk and that reward, and be responsible, especially for my sake, okay? Now, if this is, of course, what you want to bring about in your life in the month of September, then this is what you need to do to accomplish that. Okay? So here maybe is the yellow brick road, so to speak. Spiritually, defend leadership as a life or death issue. Okay. I think this came up for Libra. This 8th house thing, the action to take. You may need to really stand up for what you feel is right this month. Things that really ignite your soul and give you passion, like you need to stand up for them. You need to be a leader. You need to take responsibility, take control, make shit happen. And maybe that needs to be the forefront of your attention for the month of December. Like, that's the thing I'm not going to say cling to, but that's the thing that I would allow to lead me into or throughout September. Defend it. Be a leader. You know, they also say you lead by example. So be the example. Now, mentally, accept the creativeness of getting and using personal power. So mentally, you know how earlier I said that we do things and we shock ourselves with like the way we handled them. Okay, so when you start paying attention and noticing that, accept it and give yourself credit for it. Because that right there is going to help build your personal power, but it's also going to help you to tap in and utilize your personal power. So that's on a mental level, okay? Mentally. Now, physically, let your feelings tell you how to do what you want to and use other people's resources. So, if you're trying to be a leader here, you need people to lead, basically, okay? So, let your intuition and your feelings tell you like how to use people and I'm not saying like use in a negative way, how to utilize people and their resources. Like, for example, okay? For example, I need some things done on my other business front. So I've had my sister and my niece help me. I've had my other sister help me. So, you know, I thought to myself the other day, okay, I need to get over here into my workshop and get, you know, this thing and thing here done. And then I thought, whoo, I'm going to need help. And I thought, okay, well then, you know, we got our sister and our niece and our other sister over here to help the last time. So I need to plan or start making initiation to get them back over here again. So how can I do that? Well, first I need to send them a message. I may need to entice them. So I might need to have some food on hand or some lemonade. Or maybe take them to lunch or something. So, you know, that kind of gets the ball rolling. So physically, like if you start thinking about things that you need to get done or things that you want to do, then use other people around you and their resources on how they can help you. Now, the thing with this right here is, okay, here's another thing that's karmic. So if you, let's say, so for my sisters and my niece, I'm perfectly fine with, you know, investing and using and hanging out with them and feeding them and doing things with them during that time, that utilization of people and their resources, because everyone feels great. There's no like, even if there is drama, like the three of us handle it very well and responsibly. You know, the kids are learning, they're growing. It's a wonderful experience. Now, you also know that you have some people that you're like, okay, I couldn't invite them over here. They'd cause a damn. Okay, well, that right there goes to tell you, I don't necessarily need that person. I'll steer away from them. So I'll go over here. You want to invest and utilize the ones that bring like peace and abundance and feel good. And, you know, it's just in the flow and it works. So invest and choose wisely. Now, your Avalonian Oracle message, Moon of Dedication. That is very pretty. She looks like she is either pondering her forest or she is coming home. Ooh. All right. So, Virgo, are you a ritualist? Like, have you been walking outside and lifting your hands up to the moon and talking to the moon and stuff and like the stars and God and our spirit? Have you been like doing things like that to call things into you? Like your manifestation skills, your creativity? Have you been trying to manifest and integrate stuff? Because I'm going to say if you have, then you are integrating with the things that you're calling in. You are, if you at one point in time ask for the words or the knowledge, the smarts or the wisdom to figure something out or to see something or to say, and have the right words, you have received that. Like, it's here. It's there for you. And whatever it is like a fucking gift from the universe that parted out the fucking sea, okay? So, it's there for you. You may have received that in August. Now, if you've been singing and making music, doing something, you know, like humming, like, especially if you've been outside, working in your garden, tend to your garden, you've been humming and singing and talking, if you've just even been in the flow, tapped in of Mother Earth and the universe, then whatever you were doing in that, you have been calling in, you've been calling it in, and it's here. So now now that you have received it, you have to integrate with it. You have to integrate it. You know, we ask for things and we receive them, but it's like, you know, when you have a light bulb moment and you're like, you know, that, and you're like, man, I cannot believe I just thought about this. Well, guess what? It's been there the whole fucking time. Been there the whole time. It just took, you know, us or you or me a minute to integrate with it for me to receive it. Okay? So that's your situation. I was about to say situation and scenario at the same time. Anyways, that's my dyslexia kicking in for you. So you have the power here of the universe, the stars, and especially the moon cycles. There is something, moon cycles, phases of the moon, that you have been working with here to create and bring things in. And I'm telling you, like, they are here for you this month. But there is still dedication at hand. So you still need to keep going. You still need to do the work. I'm going to read this card here. Okay, yep. We're on moon 9. Okay. Oh, wow. This has burdock root in it. Okay. So, burdock root, it cleanses your blood. Maybe you need to drink burdock root this month. Full moon in Capricorn. So, full moon is when the sun is in Cancer. Alright, so burdock root was renowned in folk belief as a powerful charm against evil and misfortune, especially when gathered at midsummer. Its association with Thor by Germanic peoples caused it to be hung in households to protect the home against lightning strikes. Medicinally, burdock is an excellent blood purifier and liver cleanser. It is a tonic to the kidneys and a good diuretic. Burdock has been used for treating diabetes, hypoglycemia, and has both antifungal and antibiotic qualities. This plant appears to have some anti-cancer properties, and its leaves have been used externally to reduce tumors. Wow, I love burdock root. I didn't know all this about it, but there was one time when I got sick, I didn't have time to go to the doctor, and I didn't have the money to go to the doctor, and I went and I found burdock root, and I drank like 2 bags of tea, like, every day, and it just, like, it fixed everything. Alright, so keywords here: perseverance, courage, straightforwardness, focus, poise, asking for what you need, and relinquishing control. Alright. Do not permit yourself to be discouraged from pursuing your dreams by the words or deeds of others who tell you they are impossible or impractical. Oftentimes, they are speaking with the voice of their own unrealized potential. Yep. Perseverance and hard work pave the road of accomplishment. Avoid distractions that take energy away from achieving your goals. These are pitfalls spun from shadow, rooted in the fear of failure, of being vulnerable, of being unworthy, unworthy of how your life will change if you accomplish what you set out to do. Take courage and ask for what you need from those around you, from the universe, and most importantly, from yourself. Be patient and trust in the process. If you meet challenges along the way, do not abandon your goal. Instead, seek out new ways to approach it and adopt new perspectives from which it may be viewed. Sometimes we must let go of our attachment to the result in order for it to become manifest in our lives. The journey is the most important part of the process, for it is in the meeting the challenges that come our way and changing the way we look at the world and ourselves that growth occurs. It is this only by virtue of this growth that we are ultimately able to reach our destination. Woo! So, Virgo, you have some work to do, but the work that you do will not be in vain. Alright, so now we're going to do your Crystal Tarot reading and the Gypsy Fortune. Alright, so I would also like to start by saying that when I shuffled the Gypsy Fortune cards, that the masculine, the king in that deck fell out. Okay, so I actually didn't mean to throw those down just yet, but anyways, that's all right. Okay, so you this month, there's going to be an overwhelming overflow of abundance of emotion for you this month. Now, you may feel challenged by your energy. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, here's the thing. I had to tell, I think, Leo this. There is a planet, and I don't remember exactly which one it is. Okay. There's a planet out there that's in retrograde right now, and I think it's retrograde until either October or December. But this retrograde from this planet will make you, it really makes you focus on work, whatever, like, I mean, there's a shit ton of things that take work, okay? So whether this is your love and relationship, whether this is your job, you know, whatever you are investing your time and your energy into, you're able to take like 6 steps forward with this energy to then get knocked 4 steps back. And from what I hear, that's supposed to happen to us like 3 or 4 times between now and the end of the year. So we'll take like 6 strides and then we can get knocked 4 steps back. I just hit one of those like 2 weeks ago. So I feel that may be the first one of this little season right here for me. So just know that energy is afoot. Okay. That does not mean that you need to stop or give up on your dreams or your goals or your aspirations. Okay. So with that being said, you very well could have an overflow of emotion, things that are coming to the surface for you this month that are really illuminating what makes you feel good. Or this is even like if you're dealing with the masculine, this is also a love offer, okay? A new beginning in love here for you. But there is stagnation when it comes to it on an energetic level. Like this is something where there's probably not any sex involved. There may not be a whole lot of taking action, putting things, you know, I mean, you could be planning, but there's not a lot of making the plans work or happen, okay? So whatever this scenario is here for you this month, you can see it on the horizon. You know it's there because you can see it, okay? You can see it. But it's not quite yet there yet. So whatever this is for you this month, whether this is a partnership, a sexual relationship, a love relationship. You know, the two things. There's a lot of love here, but there's not a lot of action. It's on the horizon. Now, the beginning of the month, we had this Four of Swords energy. There's a lot of healing, rest, and rejuvenation the first half of September. Now, this could be for both this masculine and this feminine. There is a lot of healing. So, I don't know if you two are together. It almost feels like you two aren't together. But whatever you two are doing, I feel like there's healing and rest, rejuvenation, recuperation for both. Now, at the middle of the month, this masculine energy here is really going to be focusing on this woman, a woman. So if you're a woman, then this masculine energy over here, either he is or you will be, maybe through, you know, this first half of the month with this rest, rejuvenation, this healing, you know, you getting restored, because this is taking a break and getting restored. So there is a break here, it looks like, between this feminine and this masculine. Now, if you're single watching this and you don't have anyone you're dealing with, then this is you. You're taking a break and resting, rejuvenating, recouping the first of the month. But by the middle of the month, see, this passion, you know, that's why I said there was a lack of drive, lack of passion, a lack of sex, a lack of action. You know, the middle of the month, he's sitting here like, okay, looking towards the next step, planning. The creative power that inspires the kingdom. So your mind is calculating your next project. And this is a time and space to work everything out. Don't act too soon, but don't delay action once you have chosen your path. If you haven't started thinking about your next step, then now's a good time to do so. The king may also represent a man or your own masculine side. Keep positive and stay true to yourself, as others may try to persuade you to change your thoughts on a matter. Remember when we were talking about go after it like it was a life or death situation? This is standing up and being a leader. So you may, if you're not dealing with anyone like on a relationship level, then this is telling you that your emotions are really going to be opening up and blossoming you for this month, which is going to, I think, there's going to be healing. You may, so yeah, some type, shape, way, or form, there's a delay in this month. Okay, there's like something that needs to be done either before this can come together, because like I said, there's healing. But like the middle here, somebody is looking ahead like, what am I going to do, where am I going to go? Now this could be you if you're the feminine, because this is that Leo energy of looking, planning, seeing, making a plan, and going. So, and if that's the case, then by the end of the month, you are definitely successful in looking good. You're abundant at the end of the month. So whatever things you are planning and working on and waiting on, like, they're coming. Now, your advice here is to watch your thoughts, because keep in mind that Mercury goes retrograde the middle of September. There's also a full moon in that time. So watch your thoughts. Don't let them get the best of you, because this is stress, worry, anxiety. But this is like, you know, not being able to take the blindfold off, not able to see a way out. There is a way out, but you could get yourself like walled into a corner with your thoughts. So be aware of that. You need to passionately go after things in your environment that really feed your spirit and your soul. Follow your intuition. Projects and relationships are at a fertile stage. If you are having sex this month, especially, you know, this could be like a sexual encounter at the end of the month here. Make sure to wear protection if you do not want to have a kid, because this is fertile energy, okay? So this is planting seeds for a new start, going after the new start. This is a time for action, being abundant in your pursuits. So there is a lot of movement, I feel, at the end of the month. But, you know, there is hopes here of either, if you're dealing with the masculine, hoping that either something's going to be illuminated within him, something that will bring him home. This could definitely be around a love scenario. So if there was like a breakup or you took a break from said person, then I would say that they would be coming back around either the end of September or into October. But while that's going on, you need to be a leader and take a queen position in your life and still keep going and doing the work and going after what you desire, because whatever that is going to be bringing in this Ten of Pentacles energy for you. You've got the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, the end of September going into October. So you are bringing some type of abundant, prosperous future for yourself around your home, relationships, partnerships, your security, everything. Like, you are secure in that. So there was some type of, either, I'm going to say, a conversation that somebody was juggling something, and I feel like there was a very nasty conversation about it, and it was enough to make someone guarded, anxious, kept them up at night, and made them regretful. Now, there is a juggling of two. And my stomach is growling. Ten of Swords. There's the World. So yes, there were some choices and a decision that had to be made from somebody. And whatever that choice and or decision was, it could have happened in like July or August. But within this, there's going to be an outpouring of emotion, something. So you'll have to let me know how this pans out for you. But I want to know what this Ace of Cups is here for Virgo in the month of September. Alright, so it's someone you had like a family with, lived with. But this masculine, I feel like he may have broken your trust in the past. Is that what that was in the past? What is this Three of Wands here for Virgo in the month of September? Alright, so this is like your baby daddy. Y'all had an argument. He could have fussed you out, made you cry. This would be like the father of your children. What is this Four of Swords here for? What for Virgo in September? What is this Four of Swords here for Virgo in September? See, this masculine here, he flipped out when I was doing the shuffle earlier. He's in reverse. He is angry about something over here. I will tell you that the first half of September, I would just be very cautious when it comes to speaking to this masculine, because, right, I mean, there is healing here, but he is cutthroat with his words at the first of the month. So just be aware of that, okay? Yes, something broke. Did somebody come in and try to steal your man? It looks like somebody came in and stole something. So anyways, alright. This King of Wands here. So what is this masculine over here doing in September for Virgo? What is this masculine over here doing? Okay. Well, the middle of the month. So this masculine is taking... If you are the masculine, this is what you're doing. If you're a feminine watching the masculine in your life, this is what he's doing. So the middle of the month, there's something, either he is looking at his valuables, the things that bring him security, make him feel safe. He is looking at that. He's feeling good, prosperous, and abundant. Like, he is so secure that he's like, he is really having like a risky scenario, because I mean the safe is open, like the number is in, the combination is on the computer screen, like his money, his documents, his contracts, like his safe is open. Anybody can come in and take that shit. So whatever he's doing, he's feeling very luxurious. Okay, so look, the middle of the month. He has recovered. He's gotten over something, some type of illness or setback, and this broken agreement thing. He may try to come in and offer you flowers, maybe even take you out on a date, maybe even make a promise to you. Okay? So that could be the offer that comes in, or that reconciliation, or him coming in the middle of the month. Now, for you, what is the Empress over here for Virgo in September? And the Empress is like a Virgo. She's an earth sign, they say. So this could very well be you, feminine. And we have the dog in reverse. Okay. So for you, feminine, the situation with this guy, this is something that you were once loyal to, okay? Whatever this breakup, though, it broke something within you. Now, that thing that they broke, I would say is healed, or it's receiving the healing, the integration, or something. But, like, the straw that broke the camel's back is still there, okay? You're not really, I almost feel like you're not really wanting to feed this flame anymore. So you may be deciding to go about your own happy way by yourself. It may be stressing you out a little bit this month. Like, how am I going to do this by myself? Or if we break up, you know, I've got to go down to, you know, one income. Like, what am I going to do? You know, it may put you, I do feel like you're going to be having a choice in this matter here. Okay. So what is the Eight of Swords here for Virgo in September? What is this Eight of Swords for Virgo in September? So I just heard like a plane go over my house, and it sounded like it dropped in pressure. Look, there's that fucking broken mirror. So your advice, okay? First off, don't get weighed down and beat up by your thoughts around what this masculine did to you. Okay? There is, whatever he did to you, though, needs to be healed. You may, okay, so let me tell you. Whatever this broken mirror thing, whatever this masculine caused, he could have, look, this may not apply to all of you. He could have hit you, or he could have thrown something at you and hit you. Okay? So, whatever that there is, that really created like a fucking dust storm, hurricane, tornado, or some shit to come rocking through y'all's life. Something that had you anchored once like become anchored. You may have, because of this issue, this scenario, whatever happened right here, realized and had like an illumination, like a pearl before swine moment. Like, you know what? I'm better than this right here, motherfucker. You could have. I'm just saying. Okay? And if you are if that's your scenario, then go after whatever makes you better. Remember, pearls before swine, though. Okay? And if you need like a check-in or a tap-in, Google what pearls before swine means in like today's time. What is this Queen of Wands over here for Virgo in September? What is this Queen of Wands over here for Virgo in September? Yeah, there's that storm again. This one I do want to read. This is the clouds, 7 of Cups, daydreams and wishes. So developing your dreams can make them a reality and enrich your life. But the appearance of this card is a wake-up call. You can do too much dreaming, wishing, and hoping. The clouds are a warning that the situation in question is on a level of a dream or a wish. It's not reality, and like the storm clouds, it will soon pass and change into something more clearly perceived. So, whatever happened in the past with this masculine, you saw it for exactly what it was. Whatever situation here happened with this masculine, like if he threw something at you or if he hit you or whatever realization you came to, especially if you were like, you know what, I'm better than this, you saw it for face value and for the truth. You saw the truth. Okay? So with that, there is daydreaming here about the new stuff and where you want to go. Okay? Now you can get too caught up in the clouds and not so much grounded. So you got to make sure that you stay grounded this month in reality and, keep a balance between the unseen and the seen. Don't get too stuck on daydreaming and wishful thinking. You've also got to take action. All right, so what is this 10 of Pentacles for Virgo in September? What is the 10 of Pentacles for Virgo in September? Cupid. So this masculine, I feel like, is definitely going to try and come back in and shoot you with Cupid's arrow. Definitely. He may either try to offer you a peace offering. He may try to come in and be like, okay, I'm changed. I'm a changed man. Whatever. Keep in mind, this pearls before swine thing, okay? We've got an empress and a queen over here. So you may have to stand in your empress energy and put your foot down and be like, I am not going to stand for this shit right here. So if you do this one more time, I don't know. Anyways, that's just a scenario. There is the swine. He showed up again. So, there's illumination. You're going to receive clarity around the situation. Or, around whatever happened. Now, if you are, I will say this. If you decide not to take this masculine back, he will be running right into the arms of another woman. If this masculine did something and left you and went off with another woman, she's still here. She's still in the background. Now, do I think he's going to come in and say maybe he's tired, he's had time to think about the relationship and he's decided he would rather have you and give you the opportunity? Yes, he will. In which, if that's the case, then I would advise you to watch The Family That Prays and listen to, oh my gosh, what is her name? I love that woman because she also plays in Misery. But that lady right there, she tells her daughter-in-law, you know, the one reason why I don't like you is because you're weak. And us women, we can't be weak. We have to be strong women, because it takes certain sacrifices to be able to have this name and to hold this legacy and to have all these riches and this shit we got right here. Okay? And she says, you know, you're also stupid because you are a woman with no prenup. And you hold the keys into whatever you choose. So, you know, pull yourself together, go home, have a scotch, and then lay out your demands. Because he'll do exactly what you say. And then that woman goes home and she laid the law down on her husband. Like, he was cheating. He had another woman. And she walked up to their meeting place and told that woman, do you think that my husband would be seen out in public with your ass with the likes of you on his arm? No, the fuck he won't. Stay the hell away from my husband. And flossed up out of there. That could be you this month if you decide to take, if that's your scenario. Okay? If there's another woman involved, watch that movie. Watch that movie. Watch that movie. And come up with a plan. You'll have to let me know, Virgo, how this is like panning out for you. Now, if there is no other woman involved, and this is just you and them, then of course, you know, you're going to be accepting their love offer. And I mean, this could go either way. If you're single, there's an option coming in for you about the middle of the month. Alright, Virgo, that's all I have for you. If you would like to leave a tip, that information is in the description box. If you would like to follow me on any other social media platform, those links are also in the description box. If this is where I leave you, Virgo, then I will see you again here for your October reading. I wish you the best. Please let me know how this reading resonated. And that's it. Namaste.